Interior, Abraham's rental car. Continuous. Abraham is driving the car as the two men continue their conversation.
I swear, if I hear the phrase, "I'm so sorry for your loss," one more time, I'm gonna lose my mind. I know it's the standard, but...
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else people would say, you know?
No, I know, but it's like, I want to run a competition for people to come up with the next cliche to replace it. I'm so sick of hearing it. Hell, I'd even sell for someone saying like, "Yo man, sorry your mom just croaked." At least it's something different, you know?
Abraham laughs uncomfortably.
I'm serious. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. What does it even mean? "I'm so sorry for your loss." People come to you and say, "My thoughts are with you, my condolences," or "Please let me know if I can do anything for you." And I don't know how to respond. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with it?
I get where you're coming from. I know when my mom passed, I heard the same things over and over again. I was in this nebulous headspace that I didn't even know how to react other than to just roll with it and thank people.
It's just that it all feels so meaningless. I'm not trying to get all existential or anything, and I get the idea that there's really not much else for people to say, you know? But it doesn't change the fact that my mom's in the process of decomposing in the soil and that she's not, like, here among the living anymore.
Well, seems like you found at least one emotion to connect to in that toolbox of yours.
What do you mean?
Oh, you're pretty pissed off.
Well, I mean, yeah, my mom just died. What do you mean?
Nothing. There's nothing wrong with how you're feeling. But you were just saying that you seem to be kind of lost in this haze of trying to figure out which emotion was going to come up next. You think it might help to grab onto the anger and at least moor yourself in it for the time being?
How so?
Well, I mean, maybe it's like some kind of indicator that you're starting to come back into contact with what's happening around you instead of being lost in the clouds, you know?
Yeah, that's possible. I can see that.
Martin pauses for a moment and then reacts like a light bulb just came on.
You know what's happening here?
What's that?
Well, it's like we've switched places or something.
What do you mean?
Don't take this the wrong way, but for so long, it's like I was always shepherding you through whatever was happening, and now the roles are reversed.
Hey, if you're lucky, maybe you'll end up losing your mind like I did.
Both Abraham and Martin start to laugh at Abraham's last comment, as Abraham is starting to pull the car back into the parking lot of the church. Exterior, church parking lot. Continuous. Abraham and Martin both exit Abraham's rental car, close the doors, and start heading back into the church. Abraham puts his sunglasses on, while Martin double-checks that his shirt is tucked into his pants before putting his suit coat back on. Their conversation continues as they walk up the path to the church.
Hey, I haven't seen CA or Renee here. What's even happening with those guys?
You mean you don't know?
No. Know what? What would I know?
Martin starts laughing.
It's just, I thought that you stalked us all on social media.
Oh, Mart, no.
Well, below her post about my mom, CA posted just a few days ago that she had a kid.
What? Oh, no, I didn't see that. That's awesome. So is she married? What's the kid's name? What does she do?
That's a lot of questions at once, Quick Draw. Which one do you want first?
I don't care.
She is married, yes. She got married last year. I remember her asking me for your address so she could send you an invite, but I didn't have it, so I couldn't get it to her.
Abraham closes his eyes in a gesture like he knows he's been a shitty friend and feels remorse for it.
Well, who'd she marry?
Martin looks slanted at his friends with a sly grin on his face. Abraham is confused.
What?
She married her world religions professor.
So what's so funny about that?
Nothing. It's just that he was married when they met her second year in college.
Abraham and Martin both start laughing a bit incredulously.
No shit?
Abraham and Martin are starting to enter the church, so Martin starts lowering his voice to a whisper. He motions towards the right once they're inside so that Abraham takes the correct hallway to get to the kitchen/dining area of the kitchen.
She was so embarrassed about it when she first told me. She was like, Martin, I fucked my professor. And I was like, well, at least you know you were going to get an A. And she got all offended. Like, I thought she, of all people, would try to fuck her way to the head of the class.
Martin, we're in a church, for Christ's sake.
Abraham stops, and so does Martin. They both realize what Abraham just said and burst out laughing. In the background, they can start to hear the chatter from the church dining room getting louder as they draw closer.
Wait, and the guy was married when they first met?
Yep.
What was she thinking?
They both start to laugh as they fully enter the dining room and see the crowd eating. Some people are still in line for the buffet, while others have found a table and are chatting with their neighbors. Martin points again like he did when they got into the church and shows Abraham where to go. They're both still whispering as they talk.
I gotta get my game face on here.
What do you mean?
It's the luncheon for my mom's funeral. I can't look like I've been laughing.
Martin, still whispering, lightly hits his friend's shoulder.
Why are we even joking around anyways? We shouldn't be laughing. My mom just died.